Welcome back to 2026. Happy New Year and a welcome from the Keen on Australia team. It might be a new year, but we've still got the same great team here on Keen on Australia bringing you podcasts packed with information to help you move to Australia and understand what life's really going to be like when you get here. Before we start, I do want to begin by sending out our condolences to the Shedbolt family on the loss of Sir Tim Shedbolt. He did a great amount for Southland and the community down there. His impact will be never forgotten. He is definitely going to be greatly missed. Our thoughts with his family and everyone that knew him back in Invercargill. So, what's coming up for 2026? Looking ahead, what's going to be different? Well, this year, we're planning on putting out even more podcasts with more information to help you move to Australia and understand life here. We're going to be talking to people who moved to different parts of Australia, find out where they're living, how they've found it, what made them pick that area, and what it's really been like. So if you've made the move and you've settled in somewhere in Australia and you'd like to share your journey, please reach out to us. Obviously, any of our socials, you can do this. We're looking for more people in professions. So if you do anything with helping people move or setting up, obviously we'd like to chat to you as well, whether that's housing, finance, visas. And of course, there'll be a lot of banter and fun and all the other things that we do along the way on the show as usual as the last few years. In today's episode, what are we going to be looking at? One for the newcomers, Aussie Slang, which is a bit of fun. And we're going to dive into those words that you might not know what they mean. And on the show today, I've got with me Kerry Ann. She moved originally from, you started what, in Scotland? You grew up, then 10 years in New
Yep.
Zealand, wasn't it?
Yes, that was correct.
So you've had a life in the UK, bringing up with their lingo. Then
Yeah.
you learnt New Zealand and Kiwi slang,
Yeah.
and now you're doing Aussie.
Yeah, so I've got quite a broad vocabulary when it comes to slang now. And I do slip up and say the odd Aussie thing and Scottish thing. And it's just a big mix nowadays. So everyone that knows me gets to learn a bit of everything because I still use all three.
Nice. Well, how about you shoot me some slang words, and hopefully that I've been here for a while, I should know what they are, and we'll be able to tell people what they are. And then when they get here, they might have a clue what all these Aussies are saying to them.
Cool. I think we start with some of the basic ones. What's arvo?
Oh, arvo's easy. That's the afternoon.
Yeah. Brekkie?
Breakfast.
Yeah. Then we've got servo.
Oh, servo's the good one. That's the fuel station or petrol station, depending on where you are in the world, where you go buy your gas or petrol diesel.
Yeah. Then we've got bottle.
That's where you buy your alcohol from the booze shop or the boozer, the bottle shop.
Yep, and an important one for a lot of people, macas.
Macca's, that catches heaps of people out. Kiwis know it normally. Aussies
Yep,
100%, but that's the good old golden arches of McDonald's.
yes. Then we've got a good one, just a simple no worries.
That's normally she'll be right or she's fine or it's all good.
Yep.
Yep.
And I quite like this one, fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum means like, are you really sure what you're saying, or is it like, do you seriously mean that?
Yes, yep, that's how I understand it anyway. Then we've got good on you.
Yeah, good on you. That's like well done or nice one or yeah, basically well done.
Yep. Then let's do some lifestyle ones, shall we? What are thongs?
Thongs go on your feet, not your ass, and they are flip-flops or jandals, or depending on where you are. Very
Yep.
important to know the context and the difference on where you are and when you're talking about them.
Yeah,
And if you're
call
in
them
the
here.
car, you tell someone to give it the jandal. Over here, they have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, because I've got flip-flops from the UK, jandals, and now I've got thongs. So I've got three names for the same type of footwear. And yeah, I'll flick and change between all of them just to confuse people sometimes.
And it's really easy to swap back to one of the other ones, and people have no idea what you're talking about half the time.
Yeah. We've got sunnies.
Sunglasses.
Yeah, nice simple one. Now I've got a few for this one as well. An esky.
Esky catches everyone out. So
Yeah.
esky is a cooler bin or a chili bin or like a cabinet you keep ice in and food. But the big one that catches heaps of people out is Esky's a really, really predominant brand in Australia like 20, 30, 40 years ago or more. And now not so much. So a lot of people, when you say Esky, especially younger people, they're like, what are you talking about? Because it's not as common. But Esky was an old name for a chili bin or a
Yes,
brand of
yeah.
chili bin.
And in Scotland, we just call it a cool box
Yeah,
because it's a
cool.
box that's cool. We're like that with a lot of slang things, just very literal. It's a box that keeps things cool. So it's a cool box.
That's kind of like us with a footpath. What was
Yeah,
Scotland? Was it pavement or footpath?
pavement.
Yeah, no, it's a footpath. You put your feet on the path.
It makes sense. Yeah, definitely. Now this could catch a few people out. Barbie.
Barbie is not the plastic fantastic Margot Robbie in the movie. That is what
Mhm.
you cook your food on with LPG or gas outside, the barbecue.
Yep, so your barbecue. Now these ones, this is an absolute pain in my bum, these mozzies.
Oh, the old bozzy little creature,
Mm,
the mosquito.
yes. It's all right. They seem to love me, and I get bitten something rotten by them at the moment. So mozzie repellent's a huge thing for me.
Mhm.
Now, let's do some ones that you need to be a bit careful with. Rooted.
It's no good. It's broken or there's something wrong with it.
Yeah. Then we've got stuffed.
You're really tired or you're knackered.
Yep. And I personally like this one, a bit dodgy.
That's when it's like sus, like it's no good or it's a bit shady.
Yeah, a bit on the shady side. Right, some work and lifestyle ones. Smoko.
That's when you have your breaks, like your 10 o'clock break at work and stuff.
Yes, I figure that comes from when it used to be a smoking break for those that smoke, and the name Smoko is just kind of stuck, hasn't it?
Yeah, that I suppose that makes sense now, actually. I've never thought of it like that. To me, it's just always been when you had a food. But yeah, it probably is actually from the back of the days where every tradie smoked.
Yeah, yeah. Then we've got flat out.
That means you're supposedly very busy.
Yes, I like how you said supposedly very busy.
Yeah, well, I've noticed most people here that say they're flat out really are doing bugger all.
Yeah, my husband's like that. He goes, "Oh, I'm flat out," and I'm like, "Are you? Are you really?" Then we've got chuck a sickie.
That's when you take a day off work, but you're not actually sick.
Yeah, and a good old having a yarn.
Yep, that's just chatting or talking, telling
Yeah,
a story.
telling a bit of a story. Yeah. Right. So when I come to Australia, I figured out distance is described very differently to how I normally experienced it.
Yep.
So when you say it's next door, what do we actually mean?
Yeah, that could be 1, 2, maybe 5 minutes in the car, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just up the road.
Oh, yeah, I'd say like Brizzy's almost just up the road, so maybe like half an hour, 20 minutes, something like that.
Yep. Then we go not too far.
Not too far. That would be half an hour to 2 hours.
Yep. Then we've got a decent drive.
Yeah, I just did a decent drive. That was Rockhampton. That was like 900 kilometers, so it took about 8.5, 9 hours. That's a
Yeah, I'd
decent
say kind
drive.
of up to about 10 hours.
Yeah.
And then the best one, she's away.
Oh, yeah, Perth, she's away.
Yeah.
That's like 40, 50 hours driving. It could be that far.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever do that. I think I'd get bored a couple of hours in, to be honest. So that's not for me.
It's very different here if someone says they're just going on a bit of a drive or she's a bit of a holiday. There's a bit of a drive to do on that one. She's away. Like so we just did Rockhampton, having a look around there to see what it's like for people moving, and that was yeah the thick end of 900 kilometers from here, and we were still not even halfway up the state.
Yeah, that boggles me still when I'm driving about and I see something's on a road sign 900 k's away, and I'm like, Jesus, who actually drives that far?
The one that's surprising some people don't get too when you get way out, that's not too bad because that's not out in the wop wops, the middle of nowhere. Is you'll see last petrol station for say 300 kilometers.
Yeah.
They're not joking. They literally mean the next town will be 300 kilometers away.
No, there's literally none. That's it.
So
Yeah.
that's something that's a bit
We got
different.
right.
But I think people just underestimate the size of some of the states here too. Like Queensland and Western Australia especially are just massive.
Yeah, definitely. What got me, especially coming into Australia, coming from the UK side of the world, when you're like, oh yeah, we're now over Australia, and say you're flying into Sydney or something, and it's still 9 hours away, but you're over the country. That's just mind-boggling to me, how you can fly for 9 hours on a plane and still not have left Australia. To me,
Yeah.
that's just ridiculous.
And that's the thing that just like and the other one I suppose like I drove 900 kilometers just to go to another town up the road. That's like what, 10 countries in Europe?
Yeah, well, the biggest drive I've done is from central Scotland, where I'm from, right the way down to London, and that's about 9 hours. And that's, well, if you went one end to one end, you'd do it in a day. And
Well,
that's the
here's a useless
full
fact for
of top
that.
of Scotland to bottom of England.
Just to put a useless fact out for you, if Queensland was an independent country, it would actually be the 16th largest country in the world.
Yeah, that's just crazy. And that's just one state of Australia.
Yeah, it gives
Yeah.
you an idea. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot us some more. What have you got some more for me?
Yeah, let's do a few random ones. What's an ankle biter?
That is a little child, like a wee nipper, a little guy.
Yeah, little one.
Yeah.
You hear quite a few people referring to the big smoke.
That's your capital cities, so like Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne.
Yeah, yeah, the big ones. What about a bush telly?
Oh, I love the bush tally. That's when
Yeah.
you're out camping. That's the campfire.
Yeah. Now, not to be confused with mozzie, but what about cosy?
That's your swimwear or your togs if you're a Kiwi, I guess.
Yeah, that was one that got me when someone was saying if you got your togs packed, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, what's that? It's just your swimming costume in the UK. That's it. Nice and simple. None of this cozies and togs and stuff. No, nice and simple for us. What about your dacks?
That's your trousers, your pants.
Yeah, I don't understand that one. I've got no correlation between those two words whatsoever. What about giving something a fair go?
That's just letting someone have a chance, like letting them have a go at it.
Yeah. We've also got lollies.
See, lollies is an easy one because lollies is very much a Kiwi thing as well.
Yeah.
But that'll be sweets and candy for the UK and the US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For lollies for me in Scotland is something on a stick. So your hard lollies, like your Chubba Chubs, things like that. And then everything else, if it's not on a stick, is just sweeties.
Yeah, see, lollies to me is anything with sugar in it, basically, just like all your edible things.
Yeah, yeah. Then we've got your good old mate.
How's it being said? Because mate's one of those ones that depends on what you're saying. Like, it's like, hey,
Yeah.
mate, or oh, mate.
Yeah. It's one of those kind of negative and positive depending on how you say it, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, very much. Mate over here and some other words that I won't use can be very, very good for best friend, but also absolute worst enemy.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
he's your mate.
Yeah, definitely watch the tone on that one. Then we've got spit the dummy.
Spit the dummy, that's getting very upset. Like if someone's having a hissy fit or tossing their toys.
Yep, having a bit of a tantrum.
Yeah.
And then, well, you've already covered that one, the wop wops.
Yeah, that's the middle of nowhere.
Yep, nothing round about it. Then I think I sound a bit weird saying this with my accent, but the good old g'day.
G'day. Oh, g'day,
Yeah.
mate. That's obviously hello. There's even a good song about g'day, g'day. But yeah, that's just hello in Australia.
Yep. And then the good old one that confused me for a while, because it's in New Zealand as well. Yeah, nah, yeah.
Well, it depends on how many yeah and nahs and yeah there are,
Yeah.
because it's either a yes or a no, or you're kind of thinking about it and you're not sure.
Yeah. So like when people just said like multiple yes and nahs, I was like, what are you on about? I'm like, is it
Yeah,
yeah or is
nah,
it nah?
nah, yeah, nah, nah,
See?
yeah.
Exactly. Makes no sense.
Oh, that was a bit of fun, and hopefully it helps some people out there. Because, like I say, it's depending on where you're moving from in the world. There's a lot of them that catch people out, and the good thing this day and age, I suppose, everyone's got Chat GDP and phones, and they can check them on TikTok and all those sort of things. But most of them are pretty easy to get used to over
Yeah.
here, and yeah, the big ones you just got to watch, I suppose, is definitely mate, because you're either someone's mate or you're definitely not someone's mate with the term mate.
Yeah.
And normally, like you've got old mate, which is the person that you like and you chat to, but you have no idea what their name is. That's normally old mate.
Yeah, there's a few people I've got like that, just no idea who they are, and you just, yeah, old
Yeah,
mate
it's
over
old
there.
mate.
Yeah.
So that was good. Oh, it was a bit of fun. We'll definitely have you back on the show again soon because you're
Yeah,
going to be telling
definitely.
people a lot of info about how to get rentals and some hints and tips and the do's and don'ts.
Yes, definitely. I can do that.
So we'll do that soon. I hope everyone out there had a great Christmas and a happy new year. If there's something you'd like us to cover on the show or you'd like to be a guest, please reach out to us on any of our socials. We're always looking for people to come on the show, more topics you want us to cover. Otherwise, we're going to be back on Keener Australia very soon and we'll see you all for a great year full of shows.